Hello, I'm Dieonik, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. So, we're assuming Kirigiri is at the door. We assume that's who that is. Kirigiri?
No.
I'll be waiting in the dressing room. Oh, of the, right, okay. See you there. Okay, right, because there's no cameras in there. Ah, hold on. Kirigiri disappeared into the hall, not paying my calls any mind. But does she ever? She never listens to you. Negi, you act like you have any say in any situation ever. How did you get stuck with that giant-ass knife? Because you had no say whatsoever. We just talked about not leaving our rooms tonight, but I can't not go either. Okay, apparently I'll just be teleported there. Hello, lady.
Ne.
Sorry for coming by so late. Don't worry about it. I've gotten used to it.
So.
I see.
じゃあ
Then, let's get straight to the point. There is something you can't talk about. Where there are security cameras, isn't it? What? This! One word can change a sentence completely. This is something you can't talk about where there are security cameras, isn't it? Could it, perhaps, have something to do with the things you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma made a big fuss about it earlier. Something about a treasure being stolen? That was you, wasn't it, Kirigiri? Yes, it was me. It was I figured as much. So, what do you take?
それは
What did you take? This. A key? Is that to the headmaster's office? Because that would be awfully convenient. But it obviously wasn't just any key. It had a Monokuma head on the end. I'd never seen anything quite like it. Where did you get that?
それは
I took it from the headmaster's... How? What? You snuck into the headmaster's office? But I thought the door was locked. Me too!
でも
The lock had been... You can probably tell that I'm putting the pieces together and you're like, what's going on with him? Is he convulsing? I am, but that's not only what I'm doing. So, Sakura broke the door as her, like, last gift to everyone, and she probably called everyone there to say, hey, some stuff's about to happen. You guys need to make sure you go check this stuff out, because I trust you or something, and I'm not going to be around much longer because I got to pay the price. And rather than sit around and let Monokuma find out it was her, and then she was like, I'm going out my way, sort of thing, right? That's straight up gangsta. Like, that's awesome. All right, the lock had been broken. What? Negi is like just now trying to put it together, and we already got it, probably. I think I'm right. I think I know what's up.
So.
Ugami, she did it for us. Gami did. You remember in her suicide note where she said, even in death, retribution will be mine? Those are some badass last words. Like, Seriously. Like, especially with what she did, that is so badass. Alright, I'll shut up. You're saying Ogami broke down the door to the headmaster's office for our sake? Yeah! That's exactly what she just said, Negi. Come on, keep up. Yes, so that we would uncover the secrets buried in that room. Ogami did that for us? She broke the school rule. For us? She took one final strike at the academy after she'd sealed her fate? I realized the lock had been broken after yesterday's class trial was over. So what if she locked herself in to keep Monokuma from getting at her? Then again, I doubt Monokuma would have been able to kill her anyway, right? Like, because she was a beast. Like, she was going toe-to-toe with him. No problem. So, I don't know. Anyway. But I knew that if I went in then, Monokuma would find out right away, so I used you as a decoy. So you're saying that last night, when you told me to go to the data processing room... Yes. So you would attract Monokuma's attention. I snuck into the headmaster's office using that opening, and the fruit of that endeavor is this key. Okay, so I think we guessed that when that was happening, is that we were a decoy trying to distract Monokuma, but I don't remember because that was several or at least an episode ago, and I've been recording these kind of weird because my uploads have been like staggered. Anyway, is this key? No, is this key? I read it right the first time. So that's what that was about. Then, was what you told me last night also something you found there? Not Monokuma. Mikuro Ikasaba. The 16th student hidden in this academy. The girl referred to as the super duper high school despair. Beware of Makuro is Ikasaba. I don't know. Did you learn about this Makuro is... Do I just have to keep saying that name? Person in the headmaster's office too? I found a file about her there. I'm still not sure on the details. But Makuro Ikasaba is dangerous. Okay, a thought just randomly occurred to me. Is this the final floor that we unlocked because, like, they were leading us to slaughter sort of thing? Like, we're all going to be, like, murdered on this floor? Like, all at the same time? Like, that room was, like, covered in human remains? Maybe. Is dangerous. How so? It's possible she could be the puppet master. Okay. The puppet master, is that the person who conked us on the back of the head? But didn't Alter Ego say there was a pretty high chance that the headmaster was the puppet master? No, the headmaster is not the puppet master. Huh? There's no doubt in my mind, even if I have no proof yet. There's no doubt in your mind, even though there's no proof. Really? Okay. She doesn't have any proof, but she can say it with certainty? That's unusual for Kirigiri. But assuming the puppet master isn't the headmaster... Oh, what if Kirigiri's the headmaster? That would be interesting. And she was just like forced to forget. That makes him or her Makuro Hikasaba? In any event, after all this time, we finally got our hands on something big. We can't let this opportunity slip away. But what exactly does the key open anyway? I still don't know that yet. That's why you're going to distract Monokuma while I figure it out. Maybe it opens the data processing room. He seemed very interested in what I had to do there. You're planning on sneaking off somewhere else this time? That's way too risky. Besides, even if I distract Monokuma, there's no guarantee there's only one puppet master. That is true, because we kinda were thinking it was an organization. I don't remember why we were thinking that. What if there are multiple puppet masters watching over us?
そうかしら。
I didn't get caught last night, did I? That could have just been a coincidence.
ね
There's a possibility that the puppet master can't observe us and control Monokuma all at the same time. That is an interesting possibility I did not think of. I thought Monokuma was like his own AI thing, and he had nothing to do with the puppet master. But okay. What? And that's why it worked last night. I'm not saying you're wrong, though. It is possible that it was just a coincidence. But that's exactly why there's merit in trying the same thing one more time. If it works a second time, then my deduction will be all but proven. I sat in silence, listening as Kirigiri continued, speaking in a calm, clear tone.
ね
If the puppet master truly cannot control Monokuma and observe us at the same time, then that gives us an opening. This experiment also serves to make certain of that. But still, no matter how you put it, it's too dangerous. Think about what'll happen if it doesn't work.
なんで
That shouldn't be an issue. Remember, you may investigate Hope Academy freely. No limitations have been placed on your actions. Well, yeah, and we're not breaking anything. We just happen to have a key, right? There are no limitations on what we're allowed to do for the sake of solving mysteries. Isn't that right? Even stealing the key, it's not like I'm breaking any... That's true, because she didn't break the door! So even if they found out, they couldn't do anything about it because she's not breaking any rules. Or, you know, whatever. We're assuming that they always play by the rules. But do the rules really matter if you piss off the puppet master? Exactly. He could kill every one of us, no questions asked.
なるほどね
Bring up a good point. If the plan fails, we'll be able to figure that out too. For some reason, the emulator just decided it was going to stutter a bunch. Huh?
そう
Things go sour. Will the puppet master break his own rules, or will he uphold them to the bitter end?
つまり
We gain something of value, whether the plan fails or succeeds. There's no reason not to go through with it. But
先に進むためには
if we want to accomplish anything, risk is unavoidable. That's everything. I am well aware of the danger, but if we want answers, we must push forward.
ね
Am I wrong? In that moment, I finally noticed. There wasn't a trace of sorrow or fear in her eyes. Rather, well, I mean, I feel like it's easy for you to not feel fear if you don't remember what fear feels like, or if you don't remember things that are logical to fear. So I don't know. Maybe she has an advantage. Maybe it's courage. Who knows? Rather, her eyes were locked on an enemy, a mystery that needed to be taken down. And she was smiling. That kind of adds weight to my she was a detective kind of theory. I will not change my mind. I have no intention of it. Kirigiri reached into her breast pocket and handed me... What's this?
そうね
Perhaps you could call it a declaration of my intent. Don't open it now. Only open it should something happen to me. Oh my god, why did you do that? You just committed literary suicide. Am I wrong? Something? Like what? Like what indeed?
でも
It's just a precaution, on the off chance something does happen to me. I don't want to die in vain.
ね
Please, I want you to take it. Fine, I'll take it, but that's all. As soon as this is done, I'm giving it back. Mark my words. You're making it worse, Negi. You should have just been like, oh, I'll take it, I'll take it. And then not said anything else. Because that right there is like, goodbye, old friend.
え
Yes, of course.
ね
And one final thing. I'd like you to keep this a secret from the others, at least for now. Because it'll be harder to keep it from the puppet master. There's a question mark.
え
That's one reason. That, and she probably doesn't trust them, and anyone be the puppet master. Or other reasons?
そう
Never mind. It's not important. I can't forget something like that so easily.
じゃ
Alright then, let's get started.
あ苗木くん
I'm counting on you, Negi. I just need to distract Monokuma. Alright, I'll try.
じゃあ
Better do
ね
more than try, damn it. I'll go on ahead then. You take care of things here. She left with nothing but a curt, cold goodbye. As she always did. You should have, like, ran up and hugged her and been like, I miss you. She left with a brisk, determined gaunt, as she always did. The only thing different was the feeling of uncertainty welling up inside my chest as I watched her shrink into the distance. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine! I mean, it's Kirigiri after all. You should have given her your giant-ass knife. I mumbled to myself, trying to loosen some of the tension. And then I got to work. Creating a disturbance. Alright, let's rock. I wanna rock! Monokuma, you're watching, aren't you? I'd like to talk. Show yourself. A short time later...
モノクマ登場だよ。
Well, if that ain't a rare sight. You hardly ever call on me yourself, Negi.
ねえね
By the way, Negi. What?
え、怪しいな。
What were you and Kirigiri doing, alone in the bath in the middle of the night? Let him think whatever he wants. It'll be his downfall. Were things getting steamy? Steamy and wet, and then removed to comply with ESRB content regulations? Really? Really? Okay. Am I right? I don't know, maybe. I couldn't read that. It's a secret then? Bah. That's okay though. Unlike you, Negi, baths don't really do much for me. I like to keep my surveillance clean and wholesome. No R rating here. Is that why there aren't any cameras in the bath? Bingo! I'm betting the real reason you didn't put them in was because the steam would fog the lenses. That's my bingo. Whatever. What do you want? What do you bring me all the way out here for? Well, there's something I'd like to know.
はにゃはにゃ。
Whether I'm a boy bear or a girl bear?
実は
Bears don't have genders. Maybe no one does. Who knows? Research says. Actually, they do.
なんと
Seriously?
僕の 存在
Then
って
does that make me what? What am I?
テンション下がる
No.
な
I'll just get depressed if I think about it too hard. What was it you wanted to ask, Neki? Ah, well, what you said earlier about someone stealing your treasure. What exactly did you have stolen?
どういうつもり
I hope I'm misinterpreting. And you didn't call me all the way out here just to ask me that. Eh?
まったくもう
I'm shocked. 100 megavolts shocked. Don't you have anything more important to ask? Like how I harvest honey? That's a funny way to spell honey. Or what I'm like in heat. Ew! Ah, unbelievable. Are all pubescent boys as pitifully boring as you?
なんだよ
Fine. I'll tell you so this trip isn't a total waste. A key. And a blankety blank blank. There, happy? What's the blankety blank blank? Blankety blankety blank? Use your head. It means I'm not telling. I'd like to know what's in that head of yours. Or what in that head of yours makes you think I'm calling me for this was a good idea. I don't know. Next time you waste my time with something so stupid, I'll cut it open and find out for myself. Well, that's against the rules, so I didn't do anything to break the rules except call on you to ask you a question. Unless you make a new rule. And with that, Monokuma vanished. Phew. That should be sufficient enough of a distraction. All that's left is for me to believe in Kirigiri and wait for her to return safely. There's nothing to worry about. It's Kirigiri. Right? I returned to my room and fell asleep right away, trying to escape from my lingering uncertainty. Are we gonna have another weird dream sequence thing? Yeah. Hello, weird dream sequence thing. TV's on. Monokuma Theater, Advert Edition. This game is brought to you by Spike Co. Ltd. Is this a game ad in the middle of this game? Really? Is this a real game? I mean, I guess it might be. It looks like it could be. Yeah, no, this has to be a real game, right? What? That was the most bizarre thing I think I've ever encountered. That was the absolute most bizarre thing that has ever happened in my history of gaming. And I played Undertale where like random stuff would happen all the time. But that was bizarre. They just plugged their own another one of their games in the middle of their other game and made it a part of the dream sequence. Made it canon. Made it a part of the world. All right, okay. We're gonna just... All right. This is the era of ninja. Samurai are a thing of the past. By the way, why didn't you get an offer? Why didn't I get an offer? Okay, in the game? I'll buy it anyway, though. I'll buy 2 copies, Gren. Ding dong, ding dong. Good morning, you guys. It is now 7 a.m. Rise and shine. Let's make today into the best day it can be. I'm right there with you, Negi. I am right there with you. We're there. We're in sync, Negi. Why did I just have an ad for a game when I'm in a game in my dreams? Are they putting there's a Futurama thing where they're like projecting commercials into your dreams? Is that what that was? My arms and legs feel heavy. Is it because I was up so late last night? In any case, I've got to get to the cafetorium. I think we're gonna stop here. I think we're gonna stop here. What the hell was that? This whole episode was so bizarre. It was so fourth wall breaking. This episode was so fourth wall breaking. The fact that it had like the remove for ESRB purposes, and then they had an ad for another one of their games. Spike had an ad for... I can't tell if that was like genius or like just ridiculous. I mean, I guess like if they're doing it right, they're like they're interchangeable, right? Like you just won't be able to realize one way or the other. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. As I said, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, comment on what you think of the game, what you thought of that, what you thought of that. Genius or I don't know, what you thought of that. Go check out the other videos I've done. I will see you soon. No. Oh my god, dead end.